welcome to the Shelly Studio, and today I am working on my mission inspiration for December. A little late, but I was actually debating whether or not I was going to show this one or not because it ends up very odd and kind of funky. I don't know. Anyway, I have sort of a yellowish green napkin that I wanted to use for texture, but it wasn't quite the right color green from the prompt, so I thought I'd put some green down, and I tried to thin it a little bit so it would spread better, and it kind of looks really ugly on here, but I'm going to cover it with a couple of napkins, so it won't matter. I mean, you won't notice that weirdness after the napkin goes down. It'll just be a variation in color instead of weird streaks. And I got a little carried away pouring the decoupage on there. Of course, I always end up putting too much, so it gets kind of wrinkly, but it said add texture, so I think it's okay. Okay, so now it's dry and it looks much better, doesn't it? And the next element is to include ovals or circular shapes, and I'm using the wood color, so I'm just prepping a circle, and I tried just sketching it freehand. It wasn't working for me, so I did it out of deli paper so that I could get a better circle. And we're just going to cut that out and stick it on the page. Really quickly, there we go. Edited for speed. And then I go around and ink the edges. I thought it would look better inked, so we're going for it. So the next prompt is to include lace elements. I really didn't have any lace, but I have these paper doilies that have kind of lacy edges. So I decided I would put them around the circles, which I've already glued down. So I was trying to punch them with the hole punch to get the same curve. And that was being kind of difficult. But it works, right? Looks lacy. This honestly is the weirdest page I've done. Usually it's a lot more incorporated. This just feels like, I don't know. And I think the next prompt, I don't know if it's the next prompt, was add plaid or tartan. And I had sort of a gingham patterned scrapbook paper, so I used that and try to make it look like plaid. And I just put it near the ovals, so it's... You'll have to give me your opinion. Don't be too harsh. Thank you. All right. Just getting these all around the edges on all my circles and oval. All right, so we've got that on there. Now, I really didn't know where I was going with this, but I wasn't real happy with it. So I thought maybe if I darkened the edges, it would make me feel better. So that's what we're going to do, is put some of this paint around the edges. Alright, so here's where I add the plaid, and it starts looking like a really bad picnic. Sorry. So I decided they'll just be like little groupings with the lace and the ovals. And I decided to ink them up too. Okay, so the next prompt is to add a little silver or gold, and I have this Inca gold that is pretty much dried up. It was barely making any marks, but that is going to be my gold touch to the page. And then the next prompt is to add a photo. Well, I was looking and I had this one on Facebook from a long time ago. So I printed it out in black and white. And it has tartans, so I figured it went. It is a really silly photo because they made us do serious poses. So that is what I'm going to add. A couple of pictures, selfies. I really don't like pictures of myself, but I went with what I had. I was limited in my supplies. I really need a copier, a scanner copier that I can just use at home. That I can just like copy a family photo and put somebody else on the page. That would have been great. Alright, so there we go. That crazy. And you know, I didn't even look at the, yeah, this one is use string, twine, or jute. But I didn't even look at the words for inspiration. Maybe I would have gone off in a different direction. But the words for inspiration were fir, mist, woodland, feather, and gather. I don't know what this would qualify as. I don't think I can even like wing it to match any of those. This is like a bizarre Scottish picnic. Sorry if you hear me sniffling. I'm catching a cold. Figured I better hurry and get a few videos recorded before I lose my voice like everybody else in my family has. Because it's going around, I guess. Alright, so I'm just gluing that jute on. And I think that is the last step, I think. Not the last step. I needed something wooden. And so I had these wooden stars. And I'm just going to put them randomly on the page, I think. Well, there you have it. At least I can say I got it done, right? Mission accomplished. I hope you had a good time, liked the video, hit like if you liked it, and if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.